Hi everyone. So today's look is just a very fun smoky eye. I tried to incorporate some mattes with the kind of satin, somewhat shimmery. I tried not to use a buttload of glitter, so hopefully you like this tutorial. I know some of my looks tend to contain more shimmer maybe than some other people. The way it kind of is with cruelty-free makeup, there tends to be a lot of shimmers in some vegan eyeshadows, some vegan micas, so I have a tendency to use sheen, especially in my Glamour Doll Eyes tutorials where most of the shades are sheens. So I definitely tried to play down some of the shimmer and use more satins and mattes in this tutorial and create sort of a fun summertime but still kind of amped up night look using neutrals. And a lot of people have neutrals in their bag. That's kind of their safe colors, or maybe they only buy them primarily for work and maybe you don't have a lot of shades to wear out at night, or you're uncomfortable in bright shades. So I thought this would be a fun look, so you can bust out all the colors that you love to wear and sort of amplify them. So I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. So to get started on the look, I've already taken the All Natural Face Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer, and I took that up from the lid to the brow bone. So to get started on the look, I'm going to take Urban Decay's 24/7 eyeshadow pencil in Juju, and it's basically just a chocolate colored, like a milk chocolate colored base. And we're just going to blend that out all over the eyelid. And they're not as creamy as the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils, so you can be a little bit more generous with the application. That's kind of the beauty of them. So I think a lot of people generally want to be a little bit more generous with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils and stuff like that, and you just really can't be because they're insanely creamy. Once you put these on though, the con with these is that you have to blend fast because they stick like no other. I'm going to take the Too Faced Natural at Night palette, and this has some mattes and some shimmers in it. I'm going to try to take more of the mattes in here because I know a lot of you guys want more matte looks from me. So to get started, I'm going to take Spotlight, which is this sort of creamy bamboo shade. I'm going to take it up on the Dialing Tool 785, and I'm just going to blend that out in the crease so that the pencil doesn't crease, or the Magic Vegan Eyeshadow Primer doesn't crease because it's very wet. So for the outer crease, I'm gonna blend it into a kind of a mid-tone brown before we get to the darker colors so it doesn't get harsh. I'm gonna be taking Nightcap, which is kind of a satin color, taking it up on that same blender, which is the 785. Now you guys want more matte looks, and I would go straight into Cocoa Star, it being matte, but it's gonna make a very harsh look. Also, when I do looks that do have a satin sheen, they may appear even more intensely sheen-like because I do have a lot of lights on me. So I'm just going to blend. Now I'm going to go into Cocoa Star, and I'm going to try to kind of mattify the look a little bit using this sort of chocolate brown color. I'm going to place that into the deep socket. I'm using that same blender brush. You don't have to take 20 million brushes to get a good makeup look. It's a very lovely falsehood when people try to tell you you need 20 brushes for a good look. And I'm just going to blend that out over Nightcap. And to be honest, I'd rather have that low sheen in there rather than a harsh crease. Now I'm going to kind of soften that up a little bit by going into Spotlight again, which is that sort of creamy color. And I'm just going to blend that through the crease once again and kind of at the edges so it's very soft towards the brow. I don't like to take too many products everywhere because it just kind of adds up and gets very over the top cost-wise if people want to follow tutorials to an exact. But I'm going to be taking a matte peach just because there isn't a proper highlight color in here anyways, and not for me anyways. So I'm just going to take Inglot's number 111R. I'm going to take the lightest peach, which is right in here, on the number 77 Dillium Tools brush, and we'll incorporate another matte eyeshadow to sort of soften a look. And I'm just going to sort of blend that peachy color down. If you don't have this peachy color, you could take any other peachy color. Wet n Wild makes a shade called Brulee. That's a great one to take. If you can't get Wet n Wild where you live, you could take any other drugstore product. There's a lot of other countries with fabulous quality drugstore products. Now for the lid, I want to incorporate a little color. On the lid, I do like a sheen because it just kind of brightens up the eye. Now if you want mattes all over, all the way around, you don't have to take any of the products that I'm using. You can go with what you want. And I'm going to be taking Moonstone, and it is kind of like a light olivey green. It doesn't have any real color to it. It's actually fairly neutral for a color or a green. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Moonstone, and I'm going to pat that on the eyelid. At the very least, hopefully this is a low sheen look. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of Night Fever, which is just a black color. Now the glitter particles are not going to get all over the place. Most of them will fall out. This is very much like Urban Decay's Cobra. And I'm just going to blend that out into the outer corner. I want to create a bit of a night, kind of like a cat eye out here kind of look. And you can even darken that out if you want. Now, feel free to take the lower lash line as very light or as white bright as you want to go. But for the summertime, believe it or not, smoky eyes are kind of the thing. So I want to take black eyeliner. That's just me. But if it's one of those things that doesn't last on you in the summertime, I understand. It lasts on me, and I'm somebody who goes outside quite a bit. But I do set all my darker colors, so that works for me. I'm just going to blend this out with the beveled edge smudger. And then for the lower lash line, now if you have very small eyes and you want to do the lower lash line step, I would go with Eclipse because it's a shimmery red and brown. If you have larger eyes or you have eyes that sort of bug out at the very bottom, I would go with Cocoa Star to recede that, so it's up to you. I'm going to go with Cocoa Star, and I'm going to go in and kind of just mattify it. Not saying I have like bug eyes, I really don't have that much protruding from my profile, but I'm just going to keep it a little bit more matte. For the upper lash line, I'm going to take Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner in Carbon Black. I'm going to draw in a thicker wing in the outer corner. Pull it in. And basically sort of connect it again. For mascara, I took the Too Faced Size Queen Mascara, and I just put that on the upper and lower eyelashes just to kind of volumize them, give them dimension, make the eyes pop. And now I'm just taking the Hourglass Lash Lacquer, Film Noir in Kohl, and we're just going to sort of draw those eyelashes out. And then for blush, I just packed on a little bit of Too Faced's. This is one of their Full Bloom Cheek and Lip Cream colors. For a while there, I only owned Sweet Peas. This is my second color, and this is in Tea Rose. These are very nice. They're just very slender compacts with a very nice little mirror that I was covering so you wouldn't be blinded. But that's it on. It's very neutral and pretty. It kind of looks like Max Lillicent. And then for my highlight, I'm going to be taking Too Faced's Candlelight. And what this is a very softly illuminating face powder. It's got no real intense glitter or shimmer to it. So what it does for you is when you rock it in broad daylight, it's just that kind of glow, that natural glow that you would get if the sun was beaming on your face. So it's not one of those frosty highlights that are more ideal for night. So I'm just I'm gonna put this on with my Eco Tools blender brush. And as you can see, it's not super intense. I don't even know if you could see that. This is not, I got a window open, but this is not actual daylight. So I'm gonna put on a little bit more than usual because it's just not super out of the frosty or anything. Just very kind of natural and healthy. And clearly I wouldn't be sponsored or affiliated by Too Faced. It's a big brand and I'm a small blog. So I just tend to buy a lot of Too Faced and Urban Decay because my channel is cruelty free and there's a lot of lines that I don't buy from. From 100% Pure, I'm going to take their lip cream stick in Perfect Naked Berry. And it's just kind of a rich rosy red. This is their deepest shade. Kind of looks a lot like Urban Decay's Naked Lip Liner, but pinker. Really pretty. I kind of like that it's kind of like a jumbo eye pencil, or yeah, like a jumbo pencil for the lips. It's really, really creamy. And then I'm going to take my Tarte Adored Lip Surgeon's Natural Lip Luster, and this doesn't have a lot of sparkle to it. It just has like a sheen. It kind of looks like a sheen for the end result. You could always take the matte ones. They're just really hard on my lips and my bottom lip is severely chapped. So I'm going to go with the lustrous route, but feel free to take a matte pink. So I hope that you enjoyed the look and thanks for watching.